Located in Cupertino, California, Apple Park is a huge gigantic building that looks like a spaceship. This massive building features 845-foot tall rounded glass panels that connect all the way around the four-story structure. With a hefty price tag of $5 billion, Apple Park is one of the most expensive office campuses in the world. But before we move on to explore the Apple Park, please show some love by liking this video and clicking the subscribe button with the notification bell so you get notified once we post a new video. Moving on. Apple's first HQ was at One Infinite Loop and had a capacity of 5,000 employees. As the company became more successful and its workforce grew, Steve tapped the iconic British architect Norman Foster to design a new Apple HQ that will house 12,000 employees. Famous for his architectural masterpieces like 30 St Mary Axe London and Hong Kong's HSBC building, Norman worked closely with Jony Ive, then Apple's chief design officer, to create this architectural marvel. To set up the 175 acres park, Apple secretly purchased contiguous properties from various owners, including their competitor Hewlett-Packard, for a whopping $160 million. And on the 7th of June 2011, in what will be one of his major last outings, Apple co-founder Steve Jobs presented to the Cupertino City Council details of the architectural design of the campus buildings and their surroundings. He did not live to see construction begin, as he died a few months later, on October 5, 2011. On the 15th of October 2013, Cupertino City Council unanimously approved Apple's plans for the new campus. Shortly thereafter, demolition work began to prepare the site for construction. The original budget for the project was $3 billion, however, the actual cost later came to $5 billion. This might be a heavy cost for any company, but Apple, to justify. However, with a current valuation of $2 trillion and an estimated cash reserve of $193 billion, the project was easily affordable. Apple Park was designed to be hidden in plain sight. Steve Jobs' vision was a campus that looks less like an office park and more like nature's refuge. To achieve this lofty vision, most of the building infrastructures were hidden underground, allowing for 80% of the site to be dedicated to green space. The green space consists of 30 acres park, featuring 9,000 drought-resistant trees, a pond with fruit trees and winding pathways. One of Stanford's best arborists, Dave Muffley, was responsible for this majestic landscaping. Apple Park is home to several buildings, most prominently is the Spaceship, as it's unofficially called. A gigantic four-story circular-shaped building made of curved glass panels with the roof covered with solar panels generating 75% of the building's energy. The rest of the energy is generated by biofuel and gas. With a circumference of 1 mile and 1,500-foot diameter, the Spaceship covers 2.8 million square foot of office space, housing 12,000 employees. As one of the greenest buildings in the world, the building is designed to use natural ventilation and not to need air conditioning for 70% of the year. Other key features of the Spaceship include 2-story yoga room, a 100,000 square foot fitness center, a 3-level cafe for 3,000 sitting people, huge steel base isolators underneath the building that allows it to move 4.5 feet in any direction without losing its services in case of an earthquake. To promote a healthy lifestyle, the campus features 2 miles of various walkways and running trails, 1,000 bikes to commute between the buildings, and additional 2,000 bicycle parking spaces in the subterranean car parking garage. Also inside the park is the inspiring Steve Jobs Theater, a 165-foot diameter circular glass building with no visible supports. The carbon fiber roof is the largest in the world, weighing 80 tons. This carbon fiber roof was specially made for Apple in Dubai by a company called Premier Composite Technologies. Underneath the glass structure is an auditorium that seats 1,000 people. The theater's first press event was held on September 12, 2017, where the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone X, Apple Watch Series 3 and Apple TV 4K were announced. Also magnificently positioned in this structural artistry is a 42-foot-high glass elevator that rotates 171 degrees from the bottom to upper lobby level. The elevator is made from chemically tempered glass and is considered to be the tallest freestanding glass elevator in the world. As a leading innovative company, Apple spared no expense in building its research and development facility. It features two large 300,000 square foot buildings on the southern edge of the campus and is occupied by more than 2,000 people. The top floor of each building houses the department comprising industrial design and human interface teams, formerly headed by design chief Johnny Ive. Also inside the campus is a barn. You might be asking what Apple is doing with a barn. Well, it's a historical structure built in 1916 that Apple inherited when they bought the property. In the interest of historic preservation, Apple agreed with the city of Cupertino and Cupertino Historical Society to keep the barn in the property and instead use it to store maintenance tools and landscaping materials. Apple Park Visitor Center was built for Apple raving fans and customers. The $80 million building is divided into 4 main areas. A 10,000 square foot Apple store featuring Apple-branded merchandise like t-shirts, hats, tote bags, and postcards not sold at regular Apple stores. A 2,000 square foot cafe where customers can enjoy well-made coffee. Exhibition space which currently showcases a 3D model of Apple Park with augmented reality on a special iPad, and an observation deck where you can overlook the campus. Since the Visitors Center is the closest visitors can get to the main campus, Apple did a good job making visitors have the best possible feeling of the main campus from there. There has been some criticism of the spaceship, especially from some of the employees who think that the open-plan workspace is distracting and counterproductive. But overall, this amazing park is generally well received, and a statement of Apple's commitment to functional design and pioneering of new working environment standards. What do you think of Apple Park? Have you been there or a place you will like to visit? Do let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy this video, please click the like button and subscribe to Business Mechanics for more quality contents. Thanks for watching.